Hey yo, what's up? You know it is the one and only triple the G.O.D in the building. Welcome back to I don't know what the hell it is.
What is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
What the hell, Jay? What the hell are we doing today?
What is it? The long-awaited, anticipated
Uh-huh.
Streets of Rage trilogy.
Fucking finally, triple the G.O.D. King. Finally, we're going to play Streets of Rage for you people. You guys have waited long enough, and we're going to be playing the Sega Vintage Collection version.
The best emulator version I've ever seen ever.
Okay. Well, can I be honest with the people for a second?
Go ahead.
That's not why we're playing this version.
Oh, okay.
The only reason we're playing this version is because I couldn't find my converter for the regular Xbox because I have a 6 bundle net too. So, I'm like, and then on top of that, this gives us a segue to actually talk about the Sega Vintage Collection and M2 and how we haven't got the Gunstar Heroes treasure box yet, but that's another conversation for another day. You laughing? I'm serious as a motherfucker.
I know you are.
No, seriously.
I know you're serious.
I am a proud owner of the Gunstar Heroes treasure collection on PlayStation 2. That is probably some of the best emulation in the history of emulation. But M2 some straight gangsters at that shit, but enough about that. Maybe we should, actually play the damn game. Maybe that would be the most wonderful idea in all of ideas to actually play that sumbitch.
Yep.
Let me see. Which game are we playing first? Because I don't even think we even discussed it. Should we play them in chronological order? Does it really matter? Do the people want to see us sit through all this? Well, at least that last part you really have no choice in?
Yeah, if you're watching this, you're going to have to sit through it.
Duh! No shit, bitch!
But yeah, I guess we'll play it in New Round 4.
We're going to play Streets of Rage 1. Alright, well. This title uses an autosave feature, blah, whole bunch of crap. Welcome to the Sega Vintage Collection, and usually... Well, because I haven't played the Monster World Collection, and Gerard, you have, right?
I played snippets of it. I played the first one.
Did you
whichever one that was.
Did you play it on the PS3 or the 360?
PS3.
So, does it look like, because I have no idea
what... Actually, I played it on the PS3 and the 360.
Does the PS3 version look like this?
Yes.
But you can buy all the games individually on PS3.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm trying to think, because on PS3 you can buy each one of the games individually and they each have individual trophy lists, right? And the 360 just puts them all together and gives you 400 achievement points.
Yeah, Microsoft stuff.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know what we're talking about. What are we talking about again?
Man, we just stop that shit?
Actually, you know what? I don't even know if the two versions are different. I don't know. What day is it?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Let's get started, shall we?
Well, I guess we could talk about the vintage collection in a little bit of entirety because you can play on Xbox Live, but I haven't tested the internet, nor will I. I tried to get you to help me with it, but it just wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening. I'm sorry. It just was not happening. Because one of my original ideas was to get the Sega Vintage Collection and play it online, but it's not the same when the person that you're fighting with is not sitting in the same vicinity of the room as you. So there's that.
Yes, that's true.
You also have leaderboards for each and every individual game, and also there are some other things. Like they have like trial mode and stuff, so they got like leaderboards for like every damn thing in this game.
Yep.
This was another planned idea. We were going to initially play the game and then do post-commentary, but post-commentary isn't the same as their reaction of when shit happened. So that was out too. And achievements and our trophies. I think I got the trophies in this game in less than an hour. I can't speak for that, man, but I will say this, Pretty Dragon Rights, the original Streets of Rage 2 that came out on 360, the first nigga in the crew to get the 200. First nigga in the crew! First nigga in the crew with the 200. Hey, hardcore mode,
When it's all said and done, all the achievements have been got for Streets of Rage anything, so it doesn't matter. It's done.
But I was the first, so
I don't care.
Step on that shit.
I don't care.
Step on that shit.
It's done. I don't care.
Now, this is what I wanted to get into and talk about a little bit before we start to play Streets of Rage, is because you have a lot of options of how you can, get into this game. And the other reason was because I wasn't sure that Jay set his buttons. These are your buttons, right? A is B.
A.
Would you stop that shit?
What, man?
You just do the A.
B, and C.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I think we're good. A, B, and C, yeah.
Children don't do drugs.
Please don't. Oh, yeah. Don't drink alcohol. Very bad for you.
No, drink alcohol. Alcohol, alright, and in control. Instances, yes.
No, alcohol is bad for you. Don't let this food fool you. No. Alcohol is very wrong.
Whatever.
I don't care. I still drink it.
You an idiot. However, the another thing that's real cool about the vintage collection and also games in M2's history where they've done the emulation is that they always have multiple versions of the ROM. So for Streets of Rage 1, you can select any country, but the fun fact for the day is that if you had an original copy of Streets of Rage 1, you could put that into any Mega Drive or Genesis and it will play the version because all three versions of that game were on the same card. The same thing for the Japanese version of Streets of Rage 2. And after that never ever happens again. But for the sake thereof of this playthrough, we're going to play on the North American version because there are no differences between one version or the other than everything being in Japanese when you play the Japanese version. So it's not like anything like when we get in the Streets of Rage 2 and 3 of the different censorships and stuff, and those are things that we'll get into as well. Green mode. This was something else I really want to talk about because I am so behind the times, and I'm probably the only person in the whole damn world who don't have a high definition TV. What can I say? No, I don't. I just don't really feel that
2013 this year. So.
Fuck you. Alright? Honestly, I just do not feel that I'm like, I have not seen a reason to give up my CRT. I just haven't. Because when I go back and play old games and like arcade games and emulation and stuff, playing it on a widescreen, it don't have that same effect and feel. And I don't care how many filters, how many wallpapers and all that type of shit you wish to throw behind it, it ain't that same feeling. And it's like, in order for me to even get the screen the way you're looking at it now, I had to turn my Xbox into widescreen mode in order for me to get it like this. Because when it was in like the 4.3, it was all jumbled and shit. And it's like, even then, what me and Jay are going to be looking at as we're playing these games are not going to be reflective of the final product you see when I upload this shit to YouTube. But I just wanted to talk about it because the other reason is that before we started, I was actually playing the Gunstar Hero thing that was on the Xbox and PS3. Those games, when they came out at the time, they didn't have to consider widescreen TVs because we were still in that phase back in when did those games come out, like what, 08, 09, something like that? That, widescreen TVs wasn't really a fucking thing. Not everybody had one. This is the year 2013, and regardless of what Jay says, I don't suck. I just haven't found a legitimate fucking reason to get a fucking widescreen yet, even though I own plenty of reasons to own one. But everything look cool to me, you know what I'm saying? I've had people tell me once you go high definition, you'll never go back.
That's some bullshit. That's a lie.
It is.
If you're a hardcore gamer, you can game on any damn thing. I'm not trying to hear that shit, man.
Word, bitches. I'm just saying. So it's all good. So I just want to, talk about that for a second. Is that we have other settings that this game, because it is an emulation, it has a whole bunch of, ways you can save your game in the middle and stuff like that. The only real legitimate use I really found for this shit was to save a state after I did the code to go straight to stage 7 so that I could listen to that music. That was the only thing I found a use for save space for. Because Yuzo Koshiro is fucking awesome, and you will be hearing plenty of his music as we walk around and beat the shit out of things. Yeah, Yuzo Koshiro, bitch, hold that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hold that shit. Thank you. You can also listen to all the music in the game, which is really cool. Ooh. So Moon Beach. You can hear that.
Dude, you can't be serious. I'm about to say you better go find it.
Okay, maybe this song, is very deep in the game, but it may be some of Yuzo Koshiro's best fucking work ever.
It is, damn it. It is. Very much so.
Yeah. Yeah, I really have nothing else to say. Yuzo Sashiro's fucking godlike. What the fuck you want? Sorry, I'm not going to apologize for Yuzo Sashiro's godlikeness. Sorry, can't do it. He's godlike, you not. Alright, it is what it is. You know, shout out to all them producers that be trying to remix this shit. But, you know, while your shit's cool, still not quite touching the original. I'm just saying.
Yeah, nothing touched the original.
And after all these years, he's still making music. Still popping out crack. Go buy Protect Me Night. It's like $3 on Xbox Live Indie Game. Have fun. Yes, I want to exit the juice box. Thank you. And the staff credits. And that's about that, you know. And also there's Streets of Rage 2.
I will get to that later. Come on.
We'll get to that. Streets of Rage 3, which we'll never be playing this because we'll be playing... You know what? I'm not even going to even spoil how Streets of Rage 2 and 3 are even going to go the fuck down. I'm not even finna do it. But like I say, this is a great collection of games. Like M2 killing shit. Their latest project right now is the Capcom Arcade Cabinet. And from what I've seen of that, it's cool. But Capcom, you guys could have found a better way to release that shit. I'm sorry. You guys could have found a better way to release it. But you know, I'm not going to do that. But I'm just hoping, you know, that this isn't the end of these types of collections. Because like I said, Gunstar Heroes Treasure Box, you can get it on PS3. You can get it as a PS2 classic. You know, I own a copy of Gunstar Heroes Treasure Box. I just can't find it anywhere in my boxes. But you know, if we ever play Gunstar Heroes on anything on this damn channel, it will be using that version because that's the best emulated version available, and will probably be the best emulated version available until someone does something about that. So, with that being said, do you have anything else to say about the collection? Because, you know, this was like a mini review of the collection itself, and, you know, we'll be getting into the other collections. They have the Alice Kidd and Company collection. That got Alice Kidd, The Revenge of Shinobi, and Super Hang-On, yeah. I'm sitting up here asking, like, where the fuck Super Monaco GP? That was some shit. I still got that in the basement some damn where. I'm gonna have to pull it out for shits and giggles. They got the Monster World collection, which is they got the Monster World collection. If for anything you should play that, so you can play Monster World 4. That's probably one of the best games no one's ever played ever in the history of ever. Are there any other Sega vintage collections, or is that it for now?
Golden Axe.
Oh yeah, they did re-release Golden Axe, but you know, it's kind of, you know, I don't really know what to say to that collection because it don't have the arcade version. It doesn't have the Revenge of Death Adder or Golden Axe the Duel. It took me a second to really think about Golden Axe the Duel because it's been years since I played that game, and you know, Triple God explained it all. Golden Axe the Duel coming soon, I guess. So there's that. Before we get started on Streets of Rage, can we agree to disagree here that, you know, if you have an Xbox 360 at this joint, you should own this collection?
Yeah. Most definitely. Well, shit. This is not available on the PS3.
Yeah, so this is the only way you can get it, bitch.
Yeah, this collection right here is not available on the PS3, folks. Sorry.
Damn fucking straight. Because of all the options available, because of the many different versions of the ROMs available, the different, you know, all the shit you can tinker with, and all of the extra stuff is... Actually, let me start a game real quick. Is that because this is what I want to talk about before we get out here. They got these different trials which are pretty much save states in different parts of the game, and they have leaderboards for that, and we talked about that earlier because I didn't want to, you know, review this game and then not talk about that. But now we've talked about that. So, agree or disagree, I have no choice. This is Streets of Rage, a fucking collection, perfectly emulated. I have no choice but to give this a perfect 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish I could give it higher, but dude, this is awesome.
Numbers go higher than 10, but we work on a 10 scale in this bitch, so we can only give it a fucking 10 here. If you got a 360 and you trying to play some classic shit,
this first.
Yeah.
Nothing else. This first.
Work. There is no better emulation of Streets of Rage available short of actual emulation on your damn computer or your system, but a lot of your system emulators don't give you the type of options you are given in this collection. Sorry. So it's $10. You know what I'm saying?
Well worth the money.
Well worth the money.
Well worth it.
If you want to hold out for a sale, you can. But this is something you need to have on your Xbox hard drive. This is just one of those fucking things.
Yep.
I'm just saying. So that's it for us. Next time when you see us, we're actually going to play the damn game and not review it. How about that? I agree to disagree that we won't review the game anymore, and when we come back, that we're actually going to fucking play Streets of Rage instead of reviewing a collection about it. Is that okay with you? Because it's sure okay with me, because I'm sure ready to bust a motherfucker's head.
That's cool. It had to be done, but yeah, let's get to it.
Get to it. So with that being said, I am Triple the G.O.D.
And I am Joking.
Yo, DOAJH, we fucking back. Two niggas gang that up next, man. 10 out of 10, bitches. Get this shit. Man, holla at your boys, man. Peace the fuck out.